What's up, everybody? This is Mark from AMT. It is Movember. As you can tell by my terrible mustache, I think I look like Henry Cavill from Mission Impossible. What I really look like is Jack Black from Nacho Libre. Anyway, it's very cold here today. Probably the second coldest track day I've ever experienced. First time at Limerock when it's this cold. The last track day, I think as we said in our other video, went pretty well. Got down to a 1 minute 0.1, 59.6 according to the data. And today, the changes we've made, which I'm a little weary about, we've done the GM track alignment, but I took it to my local dealer who did a terrible job. They got the camber correct. I'm gonna show you some pictures. They put the camber bolts upside down. They didn't even tighten the front, so we had to bring it back twice. My guess is they didn't touch the rear caster. So if this thing tries to kill us at turn one, I'm gonna blame the rear caster. But big changes for today is that we have the AP racing brakes on front. We've got the GM -3 degrees in the front, 2.5 in the rear. And I've also got our Forgelines with the Falken RT660s, the little wider front tire. So it'll be really interesting to see what happens with this car with the wider rubber, more alignment. You know, I hate saying goals out loud, but the street tire record in grid life is a 57.7, and I'm sure we're not going to get to that today due to the cold. But as far as I'm concerned, this car should be in the high 57s, even as it sits on a better day than today. But so we'll see what happens. We'll keep in check with it throughout the day. So as you can see, we are switching over to extreme high camber mode. No, I'm just kidding. Taking my wheels off. Don't get crazy. But I just finished the second session. I had a passenger, a nice gal named Rachel. I had a full tank of gas and was able to do a 59.2 with these tires. And as I said before, my best actual lap previously was 1.00.1. So this is cool. We're gonna switch over to my brother drove the car. I rode with him in the passenger seat. Felt like it was on a spaceship. But now we're gonna switch over to the Forgelines with the Falken RT660s, which I've got 2 inches wider in the front and about the same in the rear. And I hear tell from people in the know that these factory Michelins have some secret sauce in them if they come with the car. So a lot of people have said that that Falken will not necessarily be any faster than this factory Michelin, even though it's a completely different tread wear rating, yada, yada, yada. We do, like I said, we do have 285s going on as opposed to 245s. But it'll be interesting to see what how the handling characteristics change with the wider front tire. This car doesn't really understeer if you're driving it properly, so I might be over gripped in the front. So it'll be interesting to find out, see what happens. My brother's going to take the first rip on these Falkens, and we'll report back and let you know how it goes. Tell me how you feel about these tires. Go.
I'm biased. They sure do grip. We're real happy with how the car handled. Felt like I was on a spaceship. It does turn in a little tighter.
Yeah.
And the back end does want to get a little looser.
You feel it.
I had traction control on sport mode, and it saved me a bunch of times.
Really?
Or fought me a bunch of times, depending on how you look at it.
Okay.
You will not have it on.
I might.
Caress it a little bit better, but yeah, it wanted to stop my back end from sliding out a lot. Okay.
All right, come with me. I want to talk about the alignment. I want to talk about the camber. So when I was here a month ago, these tires were on the right side, and I've swapped them to the left. But when I had this factory alignment, the outside edge of this tire was gone. By the 4th session, I threw it in the garbage. I replaced it with another one, so I swapped over, which was the right side, and now this is the left side. Now you can see we've done 3 hard sessions, 3 faster sessions than we've ever gone, and that tire is still in really good shape with that alignment. So, you know, while my first video was focusing on, look guys, you can take your bone stock car to the track and go super duper fast. If you want to optimize, you want to protect your tires, if you're going to be doing this more than once or twice a year, you should invest in the factory GM alignment from a hopefully qualified race shop. Your dealer might not be as qualified as you think, as I learned, but yeah, definitely consider getting that track alignment done if you're going to be tracking the car frequently. that spike. So I just took my first session out in these Falkens. 58.2 within like 5 laps. So one thing that it is as I thought maybe it would be, it's over gripped in the front. The back end is now far more alive. It's more of a handful. I think, again, everybody talks about, oh, we gotta put a bigger front tire on this car. It's fine if you know how to drive the car. The car did not lack for front grip before. Now it's almost got too much front grip. And I only got 6 laps because we had a black flag. But if this was a 345, then I think the balance would be perfect. But right now I think the balance is a little off. But obviously it's an easy second and a lap, second quicker on these tires. So hopefully, you know, I think we got a few more sessions here in the day. I didn't actually think that we get down to that 57.7, which I believe is the Grid Life Street GT track record here. And I didn't really think that was going to happen like today, and I don't know that it is going to happen today, but it's not going to take much, certainly, to go another half a second quicker. And
Put it in the race mode.
Put it in race mode and send it. It's 36 degrees right now, ain't exactly perfect track conditions. So, yeah. Final thoughts for the day. The alignment. Track alignment is key. That really improved the drivability and the speed of the car all the way around. We still got to mess around with the size of the front tires versus the rear tires on these Falkens, but the Falkens shaved off significant time. My best time of the day was a 58.2. I'd love to see those mid 57s, but I think we'll get there without much, you know, if it's not 37 degrees and freezing cold, it should be pretty easy to get down to mid 57. So it's a extremely impressive, potent platform. I dare say it is probably the world's fastest production C8 at Limerock. So that's likely it for 2022 as far as being on track. I mean, I know it is, there's nothing left here. Hope everyone, depending on when this video gets aired, hope you had a happy Thanksgiving. Please have a great Christmas and New Year, and we will see you in 2023.
Look at the bacon. Get yourself that double cheeseburger. Damn, damn.